Hey homies, what a gorgeous day to get some food. This is Chris, and you're watching Food Time.
Banana Leaf is a Malaysian restaurant. The menu here is quite elaborate and has all of the Malaysian items you can think of. The food is authentic, but they do cater towards people who cannot enjoy spicy food. I got the beef rendang and it came with tender coconut vegetables and rice. The vegetables taste like they were directly scooped out of their coconut soup, which most Thai and Malaysian restaurants serve. The beef itself is not chewy or tough, but I would also not consider it to be tender. The curry, however, mixed with the rice, makes me very happy. The curry had a very meaty taste, and I could not tell whether it was a lamb or beef aroma, and it was not overly greasy. In my opinion, the place is a little bit overpriced, and food here should definitely be enjoyed by ordering plates to share. Starting from $18 and up, their menu has a 7-course tasting option, and I would definitely recommend getting a few of those if you're coming with a large group.
So the second part of this video is going to be a little different. I'm going to eat in, and I'm going to eat the spicy Korean fire noodle. Now some of you might have seen my recent video on the spicy fire noodle challenge, and that was done with friends, but I actually do enjoy eating these noodles. When there's no broth, all the spice is on the noodles, so that makes it really spicy. But when you add some broth, then the spiciness kind of dissipates into the water and then lets you enjoy the flavor more without getting burned too hard. So without further ado, I'm going to change this into a bowl of noodles. Alright, so I got here some seaweed and some sausages and a poached egg. So it definitely looks really spicy. It's got all the red flakes and it looks like super hot fire, but it's much more manageable than if it didn't have the broth. It's still really spicy and I can barely handle it, but I feel like the taste is better than a lot of other ramen noodles. It's really good, but there's still that heat, right? Whew. I feel like the flavoring is better than Shin Ramyang, even though this is a little bit more spicier than Shin Ramyang. I think it's my favorite spicy noodle. My favorite go-to spicy noodle. And the sausages and the egg and seaweed really help cool it down. And I would put some cheese. Now I don't like Kraft singles, but for some reason I love using it in Shin Ramyang or the spicy, just any spicy ramen, and it really works. It melts alright, and it's something to do if you have it lying around in the fridge and you don't want to eat it straight off, or use it in anything else really. But I don't have it today, so oh well. It's really enjoyable and you can take your time, unlike with a challenge. And also when there's no broth, you've got to eat it really fast or else it catches up with you, the spiciness, and just makes you not want to put any more of it in your mouth. But this is pretty enjoyable. It's getting pretty spicy. I like to drink a cold beverage with it, but I don't like drinking milk with something like this. And I know that pop doesn't help as much as milk, but at least it tastes a little better. It really cleans out the sinuses. It's definitely still really a spicy dish, a spicy ramyun, and the more you eat it as time goes on, the harder it gets to eat. But like I said, it's very much more handleable when you add some broth. Also, just make sure you put enough things like seaweed, sausage, egg to cushion the spice level. And adding cheese, that's the key. The broth is so deadly, but it tastes so good, so I keep drinking it. It might look like I'm suffering a little, and I kind of am. It kind of hurts, but I really like spicy food. I'm always scared when I go out to eat that the food that I order doesn't have enough flavor, and I always overdose on hot sauce. I just love spicy food. It has so much flavor. And I think the pain is worth it. So you have to actually time when you put the noodle in your mouth, when it's hurting and then it kind of gets better, and then hurting and then it gets better. You put it in your mouth when it's kind of getting better, and then you can taste the flavor, and then the hurt comes after a little bit. It just tastes really good. Last bite. So yes, much spicier than Shin Ramyun or most other ramen noodles, but the flavor is top notch, and I think it's much worth the pain. That's just me though. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and also consider subscribing, as there will be more videos to come.